Hi, I'm Miss Michelle from the Robbinsville branch, and in celebration of Youth Art Month, we're going to paint Monet's water lilies. So this is the picture that we're going to try to recreate, and this is Monet's water lilies in the Japanese bridge, which was painted in 1899, and we're going to recreate it using finger paints and masking tape. Before starting this project, you definitely want to get your parents' permission because it's going to get a little messy, and you're going to want to make sure that you lay down a tablecloth or put some paper underneath of the paper that you're going to be painting on. And we are going to begin by creating the bridge out of masking tape. And what I did was I cut my masking tape into some narrow strips by cutting it in half. And in some cases, I even made it a little bit narrower by cutting it in half again. And you can see here, I'm forming my bridge. I've got all of the railings together. And once that happens, we are ready to begin painting. You may be wondering why we put the masking tape down first, and that is to protect the white paper underneath from the paint. When we're all finished and our painting is dry, what we're going to do is we're going to peel off the tape, and in the spot where we peeled, we're going to see our white bridge. Now it's time for the fun and the messy part. I put my paints on my little painter's palette here, and I am ready to get messy and add all of those colors to my painting. And I started out with a lot of green because we see a lot of green in that painting. And then I kind of went through and added some yellows and purples and reds. And I wanted to make the area inside of the bridge look a little dark like the painting. So I mixed a lot of colors up in there. And now once we're done painting, our picture has to dry before we can start to peel off the masking tape. So I'm going to let mine dry overnight. Now here's my painting after it had some time to dry overnight, and it had started to curl up a little bit, so I just added a little bit of tape to each of the corners so that you could really see what I'm doing. And now it's time to start to peel all of that tape away, and we'll see if we have a bridge underneath, and it's looking really good so far. You can see all of the different railings there. We want to make sure we get all of the tape off. And what do you think? How did we do? I think we did a pretty good job. Now we want to take this and we want to actually compare it to the original painting that we looked at. Let's get that out. And here is the original Monet's water lilies with Japanese bridge. And here's ours. I think we did a wonderful job. Now, if you don't want to get too messy and use your fingers, you could always use a paintbrush to kind of dab on the paints in those places too. And do the same idea with the masking tape so that when you peel it off, it creates that Japanese bridge. I hope you had a fun time watching this video. I loved making it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye.